another name? Did someone else get created? Are you bringing up an impossibility here? So there has to be another human there. We just leave that hanging there. These are all impossibilities. Sahih Muslim also says this in volume 8, 3472. And had it not been for Eve, a woman would never have acted unfaithfully toward her husband. So Eve is to blame for all the unfaithfulness of men, women towards men.
So here's the thing. Allah creates mankind. They sin and they are kicked out of paradise. Moses and Adam, Moses and his Adam, because it is Adam who caused people to get paradise. And Adam came
There was only one man.
Yes, now start blaming over because what happened in paradise.
Now, did you know that Al-Tabari goes even farther? Al-Tabari blames menstruation, he blames childbirth pains, he blames her suffering in pregnancy, the pains you have there, and her stupidity on Eve. Shall we read it? This is Al-Tabari. Now, this is Al-Tabari, the history of Al-Tabari, general introduction.
This gentleman just told me, can I finish? He's
That's it.
that is
something wrong?
What did he just say?
I'm not Muslim. What do you I'm not Muslim. I'm Jewish. I'm not Muslim. You are Muslim. Is that something wrong?
Please don't say that here.
Take a corner.
Please don't say that here.
Why not?
That's filthy. That's why.
No.
You're not being a good Muslim.
I'm not going down there to you. I'm not
Now here we go, Al-Tabari, the general introduction from the creation to the flood, volume 1, page 280 to 281. My obligation to make her bleed once every month, and she made this drink bleed. I also make her stupid, although I had created her intelligent, and must make her suffer pregnancy and birth with difficulty, although I made it easy for her to be pregnant and give birth. Ibn Zayd said, were it not for the affliction that affected Eve, the women of this world would not menstruate, and they would be intelligent, and when pregnant, give birth easily. So Eve is blamed for everything.
I get my multi-penny because what Eve did in paradise.
But I thought you were not, I thought nobody could be accused of no one's guilt. Doesn't Surah 6, Ayah 164 say that nobody can take on the guilt of another? So now you're taking on the guilt of Eve.
Because thanks to Eve. I have my multi-penny because of Eve. And I have pain and I have childbirth
because of Eve. So now Adam is blamed, Allah is blamed, now Eve is blamed. Everybody else is blamed, but they're not to blame anybody because Surah 6, Ayah 164, Surah 35, Ayah 18, Surah 53, Ayah 38 all say that nobody can take on the guilt for the affliction of another.
If that's what it says, that's what it says. But feminism teaches us actually man is like this person. Christianity teaches us that men are sinful. We are all short from God's glory. We are all sinful. That's why we need God to make us It's not teaching. Men are bad people as well.
Atun very humbly in front of camera, I accept defeat.
Just stay here. Don't accept so quickly.
I
Just
accept
using,
defeat.
we want your
Because the subject
every one of the Muslims has walked away. Have you noticed? All the Muslims are walking away. And all we're doing is reading their tradition, reading
I'm calling you Victorian. What else you want? And I want all accepting defeat.
Please don't accept defeat so quickly. I'll accept the one man that I expect not to be accepted defeat. Stay here and hold your fort. You're the only one we know that can stand up to this.
Are you going to say, why we are saying, yes, you are correct. Are you going to say, yes, Quran is pretty bad prayer? If the Qatar is bad, Sahibism is bad, Sahih Bukhari is all bad, and what they think about Islam and women, and especially original sin is bad, and you are disagreeing with that. I guess that's what you are saying. Thank you. Thank you for that.
No, you're not saying that. Are you saying yes to all of that?
No, I don't say no. Yes.
But if you are saying Jay is victorious, this is what I
Stay here and argue your corner. Please don't leave us yet. We need you. We need one Muslim to stay behind, even though we have to keep here kicking and screaming. Thank God you do that, Amjad. You do it every week. Thank you for doing that. Because all we're doing is reading your material back at you. And we're just asking salient questions. These are good questions that you Muslims need to ask as well. And I'm glad, Amjad, that it's becoming difficult for you. That we understand. If I were in your shoes, I would be the same way. Thank God I'm not in your shoes.
I am not feeling any difficulty here. I am having difficulty to understand this debate. That's why I wanted to say that's the point. Because you are putting the original sin debate on Muslims. But you have
Because we're reading it. The original sin is right through the tradition. You may not believe it, but it's in your Quran, it's in Sahih Muslim, it's in Al-Bukhari, it's in Al-Tabari. We've now read all from those sources. These are your Sunni sources.
in my Quran, it's written clearly, I am only responsible for the sin which I committed.
Then what are you going to do with Surah 7, Ayah 24? What are you going to do with Surah 2, Ayah 36?
That's the whole Islamic process. Even in those verses, whatever the scholar understood, that is not going to be Islamic.
Then help us here.
Islamic religion is we are responsible only for the sin.
Then explain these verses in your
And I'm
Quran.
sorry.
Don't walk away. Explain these
We
verses
don't
in your
have these
Quran.
things. Adam and then Jesus come and he has to go to a cross. We don't have that.
I know you don't have that because
We're not
Islam
saying you do
fails
that.
to understand what Bible teaches. Islam fails to understand what it
Cartoon Bible teaching.
Number one, you go to Allah.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
Bible teaches very, very filthy things about women. That's what Bible teaches. Bible teaches the daughters are sleeping with their father.
Did you notice what he said? Did you know? I want you to look at everybody. Listen. Did you hear what Abdul said?
Muslim love everybody.
This is the only answer they have right now.
And there is Abd Maryam alayhi salam, Nabi wa Rasul. Same Muhammad ya Mullah.
I love you too. Okay, let's continue on. So did you hear what Abdul said? Because he now admitted that we don't have this problem and we don't have an answer for this as well. Did you notice, Abdul? You don't have a problem for original sin, do you? There is no answer for original sin in Islam.
Only responsible for our own sins. That's it. And that's
Can you see the difficulty?
in the day of judgment.
They don't have a solution. The problem is very much there. Original sin is very much there. It's in Surah 7, it's in Surah 2, it's also in Bukhari, it's in Muslim, it's in Tabari. Even Adam admits, and Moses blames him for creating original sin on all people. Adam even says Eve is responsible for all the pains of women. That's in your tradition.
What is Christian solution of
So
original?
where is the solution?
What is the Christian solution?
Don't control our team. Don't control our team. Millions of people.
Peace on earth.
The man is there.
Jesus said one love, Muhammad said one love. Men and women are equal. Beautiful woman.
Hold on.
Beautiful family.
Yeah, right now.
Mama come to joy. Mama come to rainbow. One love, Allah, Lord, people, earth, all together. Cease fire. Cease your insane propaganda.
All the topics, isn't it? All the topics.
On your lavish shopping. One love. One people. Men and women together. Mama, one way
A woman being
Let the Queen talk. Let the Queen talk.
If there weren't women around, we would be talking different.
If there weren't no women around, this would be hilarious. Islam's against homosexuality.
If you're going to
I don't know what you're talking about.
Equal doesn't have to be the same. I'm not denying.
No. We're not talking about that. You said more powerful in all
Power is a male trait.
Besides childbirth. Besides childbirth, you said men are more powerful.
We don't think women are more spiritually intuitive than men. You don't think that. Women, your mother has a connection.
How do you
You have two souls in your body. Have you had two souls in your body at one time?
Because what you're talking about,
Have you had two souls in your body at one time?
I'm saying that.
Have you had two souls? Have you had two souls in your body at one time? Considering that as an Islamic man, souls don't start until 120 days. So inside a woman's womb. So logically for you, you've just killed your whole body. Because spiritually, you do not hold two souls. A woman, when she's holding a baby, is she not holding two souls?
Which technically, by the basis, is the greatest power on God's
But who's holding the baby? But who's holding the baby? You can't create a baby on yourself.
she's not creating it either.
Yes, she is. Her nutrients, what she's eating,
The
she's feeding
9
the baby. We're talking about. If the woman don't eat correctly, the baby won't develop. And that's down to what the woman does, not what you do.
When the woman does the eating, you want to applause her for eating.
No, her bodily function.
You want to applause her for her bodily function.
No. So what do you get applauded for? If you're physically stronger, all you did was fuck. 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 It's a whole scenario.
That's what you do. You believe in what you said something. Men are physically and mentally stronger.
No, because you lost the argument with the Queen and now.
We're not mentally stronger. So we don't handle more mentally.
No, wait.
That is not mentally. We build stuff. Every civilization has been built by men. Every single civilization.
Not chemically.
Built.
You're saying we hook up from H, yeah? It benefits me. It benefits me.
So I said, I was born in England. I know what I'm saying. But I'm saying his question doesn't make sense.
What I'm trying to say is this: apes can survive in the sun. They do not get. You don't get what I'm saying. You're saying we got apes.
Let's go to one God.
Wait, quickly, before you get that point, yeah? You're saying that we come from apes, all of us, yeah? So let me say your point. Wait, let me say your point. Hold on. Let me say your point is true for a minute, yeah? So how come the apes can still survive in the sun? I can survive in the sun, but you can't. Who come on the same thing, but for some reason, no one. We don't burn here, but you burn here.
You yourself believe in microevolution, that there's small changes, right?
Stopped the smoking a long time.
You just said that.
He's saying because of adoption.
We adapt. We went to Europe, whatever it is, 20,000 years ago, I don't know the exact time, right? But we came to Europe a long time ago, and we adapted, and therefore, now that we live in Europe, right, if we go back, right, we suddenly go back, we can... Because you came here. That's exactly...
Why is the man in the gun?
So why did you burn over here? 10,000 years. Right, and how long? 10,000 years. Right, but no, maybe 20,000, I don't know, it could be 30,000. Maybe 30,000, I don't know. Why would you tell years? It's not going to take one generation.
Wait.
Let me tell you something. I know people, let me just finish this.
Why do you ban here?
I know people,
Why do you not ban in England?
I know people that have their parents are born in Europe, right? They were born in Israel. Their parents born in Europe, right? And they look dark.
Israel, where is Israel?
Israel.
Where is that?
And we're not according to the Quran, right?
No, according to what is known as Palestine.
Muhammad accepted.
The Zionists, there's no Palestine.
Anyway,
There's Palestine, that's what I know.
even Muhammad accepted Israel, so you should.
No,
Okay, but we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. Okay, they accepted David was a king. He was a Jewish king, so you accepted. So you should. And the Palestinians were... God killed the Palestinians, right? The Philistines. Killed the Palestinians.
I don't know, you said
believe
that.
No, you believe that. But anyway, let's put that aside. Let's put that aside. Okay, now let's get back to science. We're not talking about religion, we're talking about science. What was I saying? Exactly. So after two generations, they were completely European.
They're getting out of the Arab world. How ironic is that?
They don't look anything.
Yeah, it's in Jerusalem.
Don't tell me it can't happen in 1,000 years.
Because Israel's got total safety. You can be any religion you like in Israel. So constant Christians are leaving like Egypt or that country. What irony is that?
We said Kenya. Kenyans are doing so much better.
Oh, so now we're talking about economy. Hey. White man's manipulation. What did I tell you about white man's manipulation?
I'm thinking if you're going to think about women's rights,
The guy from Somalia said men are superior to women.
You said she don't have ears.
I know.
Not now. No, not now. I was there last year. I'll show you. I'm there last year. What you are saying now, they are very arrogant people here. Let me tell you this. You are saying what to who?
To their parents? No. To their wife? To their kids?
When you want to attack them, it's a lie. You cannot put them down. Let me tell you. What they are saying, this is big propaganda. What they are saying is wrong. Okay. Here is affecting there as well. It's not affecting them. It's what is from there coming here. They are like that. Women are not like before.
Men aren't superior to women in any way.
Take the subject.
Men are not superior to women.